really touching. You were Sophia Show Master Lee.
And Lulu.
All right, today we're checking out an Avenged Sevenfold song, one we haven't heard before, called So Far Away. Probably one of their most requested songs since we last reacted to them.
Oh.
I think it's popular with the fans because it's actually a dedication song to one of their band members who passed away, their late drummer, Jimmy, the Rev. And so, they wrote this song about him, and they even features footage of, home video footage of Jimmy. And so it's almost like a tribute, which feels like, oh man, that's really touching.
Special.
It is special, yeah. That's got to be tough. Like when you're a band and you're coming out and you're coming up, you're really tight. Because like band is almost like a brotherhood and, maybe sisterhood if you got women in it too. Like you're there with each other all the time. You're pretty much sleeping with each other as you travel on the road and you become really close. So like something like this happens, it's tough.
Mm-hmm. It's going to be. And it's every day you're going to continue your life and you're going to remember that person because...
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Every song you perform, you can remember that person. And the hardest part in my mind is, well, do you find someone to replace them? How do you continue? Because you'll always be comparing the new person to that. And then the new person that comes on knows that they're always going to be compared.
High expectations.
Yeah, the expectations are tough. In many ways, I don't think you can live up to it. You have to kind of, roll with it and hope that, as you move on, you develop something new from that, right? But it's happened a lot in bands. Bands definitely don't stay together and people have passed on. And
just
it's
like
very
that
rare for bands to stick
band
together.
who just had one good song.
Ram Jam that we just reacted to. A group that had...
That's a good example, right?
I think they finished one album at least, and then they got into fighting. So I guess, not every band sticks together, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it just don't work.
That's the whole point. You gotta have that connection as a band.
The chemistry.
Because if not, the chemistry, connection to each other, because if not, it's not gonna last.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Hey, Beatles had a fifth member at one point, and he was out.
See?
Mm-hmm. All right, let's check this out, yo. By the way, if you want to hear some wicked, wild stories, you got to check out my channel.
And if you want some hotness, check out my fantasy show.
Hotness. All right, let's do this.
Never feared for anything. Never shame, but never free. A life that healed the broken heart with all that it could.
Oh, is that like when they're younger?
Lived the
kind
life
of
so
storytelling?
endlessly. Saw beyond what others see. I tried to heal your broken heart with all that I could. Will you stay? Will you stay away forever? How do I live without the ones I love? Time still turns the pages of the book it's burned. Place in time on my mind. I have so much to say, but you're so far away. Plans of what our futures hold, foolish lies of growing old. It seems we're so invincible, the truth is so cold. A final song, a last request, a perfect chapter laid to rest. Now and then I try to find a place in my mind where you can stay awake forever. How do I live without the ones I love? Time still turns the pages of the book it's burned. Facing time, always on my mind. So much to say, but you're so far away. Sleep tight, I'm not afraid. The ones that we love are here with me. to say, and you're so far away.
Man, he was really young. Oh, baby. Man, that was beautiful. Really touching. You were bawling,
I'm,
baby.
like, bawling.
You okay?
Sad.
It
They
is
grew
sad.
up together.
It looked like they did grow up together. That's got to be
Yeah.
even like
No, like I was watching the whole band and you could feel their sadness. So that's why I started crying because you can just see in their eyes that
yeah.
they're very, very
Now we're
sad.
close
Why
friends.
did he die? And then the lyrics too. I'm like, oh, it's so sad.
Oh, this is tough. He died from a combination effects of painkillers, anti-anxiety medication, and alcohol. So he looked like he had some demons that he was facing, or got too caught up in the rock and roll lifestyle here.
Ooh, those are strong pain medication.
Yeah, I mean that combination. It's crazy, like with that kind of like mix, because like just even like codeine by itself, or even alcohol by itself, is already so powerful. But then to mix it and not be able to even tell that you're pushing yourself like way past the edge just goes to show you just how much like this kind of stuff f's with you.
And not just that, I think for the band, for them, I know for sure they try to help him. Yeah, I don't know the band,
course.
right? But I am assuming because they grew up together. And that's so painful for them to lose him, right? Because you, as a friend, you wanted to help that person. And wow.
It's tough.
Yeah.
It's tough.
Oh, that was beautiful.
It is. I honestly didn't even know that is kind of music. The last things we heard from them was much more heavy metal-esque. And in fact, it was, I think, a much later song than them. So the lead singer's voice is really different. It's changed. It's much more
But
pure
when he
here.
scream, oh,
Yeah, when he's like
so good.
hitting that note, he's really emphasizing like just there's a intensity to it. So you could tell like this dude's got a big voice. But this song was just beautifully done. Rest in peace, Jimmy.
Speechless.